This person tried to break your spirit, but you came back stronger than before. This is what they're confused about. Why this person went out of their way trying to break you? Because they were jealous of you, because they had some type of issue with you, but really they had an issue with themselves. They tried to break you. They tried to make you feel less than what you were. And when they try to break you, you ended up finding yourself. This is what this person is confused about. You end up finding yourself because they try to break your spirit so many times. You were competition to this person. This person treated you like you were just anybody. They only felt satisfied putting you in a competition category. They never uplifted you. They never treated you like you were worthy of being loved. They only treated you like you was worthy of being put down, being mistreated. That's what they felt like you was worthy of. But now that you're stronger, this person thought they was going to break you and that you would never come back from them trying to break your spirit. But you came back. Not only did you came back wiser, you came back stronger, and you came back more beautiful than before. Now this person really feeling some type of way. They feeling some type of way because they thought them having people team up against you, them putting others against you, that you was going to fold and break, and that you was never going to come back from the turmoil they put you through. But you came back. And not only did you come back, you turned that love into yourself, and now you're better than before. This person thought they were better than you for so long. That was the problem. They thought they were better than you when they really weren't. They want to project their insecurities onto you while they act like they wasn't insecure at all. But they were very insecure. Because you got to be insecure to come for a person like you that ain't bothering them. Doing your own thing with your own life. Not worried about these people. They thought them bringing their insecurities onto you was going to make you insecure. But it actually made you more confident. Confident to know that you were right to walk away from this person. Confident to know that you didn't need this person in your life. And confident to know that you can live without them. This is what they're upset about. Because you're living without them. You're soaring forward. You're doing good things. You're doing righteous things. Yet they thought they was so much better than you. This person tried to break your spirit by abusing you, manipulating you, mistreating you. They tried to break your spirit because they just felt like they could. Because they want to play God over your life. They want to manipulate and control your life. But when you put your hand up, you put your boundaries up and you said no more, this person had an issue. They had a real life problem with you because of it. But you ended up blocking them out your energy. You blocked this person because they should have been blocked. They came for you time and time again and thought it was going to be in their best interest to keep coming for you. And you said, no, pump the brakes. You're not coming for me no more. I'm not going to allow you to mistreat me and to control me and to break my spirit any longer. When they tried to break your spirit, God renewed your spirit. God renewed your spirit in front of those that despised you for so long. See, they thought you was going to be in a psychiatric ward, a mental institute, after they got done breaking your spirit. But no, you came back stronger. Now they're scared of you. because they can't figure out where you're getting your strength from. Your strength comes from God through the power of his Holy Spirit. That's where your strength comes from. But they don't know that because they used to their strength being in others, other people, money, material things, material possession. That's where their strength comes from. Some temporary things that could be taken away from them. That's what they put their trust in. But you put your trust in God. And because you put your trust in God, God is strengthening you even more in front of this person that tried to break you. And they don't know what to do. What they need to do is get God like you. Understand God like you understand God. Understand that once you break, you're not going to break, you're going to bend. Just as Neo bended on the Matrix. Y'all remember the movie The Matrix with the guy tried to throw bullets or shoot bullets at Neo and he bent and dodged all the bullets? That's you. You bend. You don't break. While they're trying to break your spirit, you bend and then you came back stronger. And they don't know what to do. So now they scared of you. Just as the agents were scared of Neo when he was bending because they couldn't get him even with bullets. They decided, the two last ones decided to run the opposite direction from him. That's you in the spirit. You bend. Just like the Matrix, you don't break. Why these people thought you were fake and a nobody? You actually were somebody. You just wasn't operating like them. You were focused on your goals. You was focused on your future. You was focused on righteous things. They was focused on the foolish things. But yet they wanted to break your spirit. These people had no right coming for you. Time and time again. They had no right. Whoever this person is, they had no right doing what they did to you. Now that you cut this person off and you don't want to deal with this individual, they got to go find the next easy target because they thought you was easy for so long. But they come to the realization you wasn't easy at all. They just thought you were easy because they thought you was an easy target because you was by yourself. And they had all these friends and people around them. But they thought you was the easy target. You wasn't no easy target. You just wasn't like them. You was focused on good things. You was focused on righteous things. They were overly focused on foolish things. Now they're wondering why you cut them off, why you don't deal with them no more. It happened just the way it needed to happen. You didn't need this type of energy in your life. You come with positive divine energy. They came with low vibrational energy, manipulative energy, controlling energy in their spirit. And they try to bring that onto you, cause you to be depressed, cause you to worry. But you did neither. You didn't need to worry. You only need to get better. And now that you done got better, it's nothing they can do about it other than watch you in amazement, watch you in shock, watch you like they can't believe that you shook free of them trying to break you time and time again. You were stronger than what you thought you were at that time when you was dealing with this person. That's why you kept dealing with him for so long before you cut him off. Because you didn't realize how strong you was without that person. This person, the only thing they brought was negative energy into your life. That's all they brought. They didn't bring you no positive light, positive energy. They only operated with negative energy. Your positive energy was too much for them. So now that you discovered yourself and you found this self-love and you're not easily breakable because you're not easily broken, you are a threat to these very people, this very person that try to come against you time and time again. You are a threat because when they did this to others, it worked. The witchcraft that they did on them, it works. But for you, it didn't work. Not only did it not work when they threw it your way, you came back stronger. You came back better. You came back wiser. And now they just confused about you as a person in your light. But you have nothing to worry about on that. This person deserved a seat out of your life. They deserve for you to block them. They deserve for you not to speak to them ever again, because they thought so lowly of you when they tried to break your spirit. But because God was on your side, your spirit is not broken, and you better than ever before, and you don't need individuals in your life like this again. And that's what they are in regret about. Let them be in regret. That's their problem. And that's the message I got for a royal one on today. And until next time, bye-bye.